Hey, welcome back to Divinity Gems. Acting a little funny on these live upload streams. You have no trouble with the uploads, and then it's live and it's uploading, and then stuff is freezing, and I don't know. We are live for my Scorpios. What's going down, Scorpio? We are live for you. August 20th through August 26th, overall energy reading. Using the Crystal Visions Tarot. And then I have a new Oracle deck, Conscious Spirit. I'm going to be using that one as well today. So let's get your overall energy first, and then we'll move into those. Do some pre-shuffles, but I want to get some more shuffling going for you, overall energy-wise. For my Scorpios. Got a new full moon coming August 27th. So it's the next movement we have. But 3 is back, you guys. Planet of communication and all that good stuff. It's moved direct now. So it's sleepy and still just getting started, moving forward again. That rotation is going to be coming around, bringing our communication back to us where it was standing still, and we're misreading people and all that type of stuff. Confusion like that should start to subside right now this week. So let's just see how this energy is going to play out for your week for my Scorpios. All right, bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups in reverse. Feeling a little emotional loss this week. Let's see what that's about, Scorpio. All right. Strength card is out in reverse right now. So just not feeling very powerful. Probably behind this emotional situation here that's just not feeling good for us right now. We are feeling a little powerless in this situation this week. The 8 of Cups being right behind it, as well as the 4 of Cups. So just feeling like all the emotional endeavors, let's just say. So everything we were trying to plan out emotionally, relationship-wise, love-wise for ourselves did not go the way we planned, especially the one that we just truly had our eye on the most. It's gone. Walked away. Walked away. What we wanted is leaving. And behind it, as you see, there's all these cups in the water that got left behind because desiring it and making it happen are two different things, Scorpio. You desired it, you wanted it, didn't even see nothing else but it, but it walked away. It walked away. And I'm feeling like tired of leaving cups in the water. You're tired of, there's 8 cups left in the water. And this is just another cup, once again, that didn't last. So, Knight of Wands being in the next row, you were in your feelings about that. It was breaking you down, causing you to feel some type of way about love. And in general, this is why this Ace of Cups is in reverse. Your most prized cup emotionally is in reverse. Why? Why? Because there wasn't an equal exchange going on. Somebody was giving more, somebody was getting more, but it wasn't balanced in what was being given and taken in that relationship. That's why. You're getting some understanding on that. You're not confident. You're not feeling very strong at the moment, but you're about to get your strength back on this situation here. Why it didn't work out is because it was not even. Either you were not giving enough or the other person wasn't. But it's in reverse, as well as the Chariot. Not making moves, that needed to be made. Not moving towards when there was a difference of opinion, not choosing to do the right thing versus the wrong thing, and allowing yourself to accept this, that there was not an even balance going on of give and take, but we didn't change that. We allowed either ourselves to continue to be used more than we should, or we kept using someone else more than we should. So end up results another cup in the water, and us not getting emotionally or in love what we desire. Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. So the change to that being in reverse, like we're trying to keep it from happening almost. Like we wanted it to stay the way that it was, but that was an illusion. Like that way it was just, you didn't even see, because you're so focused on it going that one way that you weren't even seeing how it was imbalanced. You weren't even seeing how it was holding you back. The Chariot is in reverse. You weren't seeing how it was holding you back. It was holding you back. It was holding you back. So the Wheel of Fortune was not spinning in your favor. If you were wondering why it wasn't moving, that's what was holding you back. And you had to change some type of tradition, belief system, institutional, systematic structure, belief. You had to change that. And you didn't. You just wanted to keep doing it, or hoping that it would work out the way it always has. Like hoping you get by on the way things traditionally go. But it didn't work that way. The foundation was still broken. You still some kind of way ended up having, because you were trying to do things one way, pretty much seeming like you were trying to do things the way you always have done them. And that's in reverse. Like, no, the situation caused for you to take action, movement, in balancing out something in your life that was imbalanced, and it was emotionally an imbalance for you that left you once again with all these cups in the water and not getting the emotional fulfillment that you needed out of a situation. It left you without it. Right now, that's why you are weakened emotionally, I feel. Trying to do things sometimes our way, or the way we've always done them, and we're trying to impose our will. I have free will. As I say, will, that's willpower to me right there with the Two of Wands. Yeah, you tried to force it to go the way that wasn't in your own best interest. The universe, it doesn't work that way. God's not going to, if you believe in a higher source, if you believe in a spirit, a God, a universe, something higher than yourselves that you go towards to ask for guidance. Why would that? Let's just take it out of the heavens for a minute. Let's say, as a parent, this is your child, and your child is wanting something that's not in its own best interest. It's really, really wanting to do something a certain way, and you're knowing for little Johnny, this is not a good idea. This is not a good idea. You're looking at it with keen eyes. You're blinded to everything, mature-wise, because you're only seeing it out of your ego's desires. You are only seeing this one desire right here. You're not even looking logically at these other offers at all. And you're just emotional. You're running off emotions right now. But if I see you going towards, as my child, as any parent, if I see you going towards a path that's not a great decision for you, it's not a balanced decision for you, so I'm knowing the outcome is not going to be good for you, why would I give you that? Why would I allow you to keep going down that path? So it takes that path away from you, as we would our children. We would remove the option from them altogether. Look, I'm taking this cup because you're getting a little too attached to this cup. It's not in your own best interest to be attached to that cup, so I'm removing this cup. No, you cannot have that cup. It's not going to be good for you. What I will give you is the power to choose a different cup. That's why this is in reverse. The universe, spirit, your God, it took this away. No, that's not an option for you. It's going to be another cup in the water. I already see the outcome of how this is going. So I'm going to do you a favor. I'm going to remove the cup before you even think you're going to go any further with this cup. That's not how you meant to go, because that is imbalanced. It's imbalanced. And I don't want you moving towards imbalance. I want you moving away from imbalance, which is why this foundation had to break. And the wheel is spinning upright on those belief systems that you were holding on to. It removed them from you. It removed them from you. But it seemed like at that point, you wanted to fight a little bit harder to prove that you can make it happen the other way. And no, it's not meant to happen that way. So it's not going to happen that way. It's not going to. That's not how it works. Why would you want them to guide you towards something that would be detrimental to you? They're only going to guide you towards something that is beneficial towards you. So if you're asking for something that's detrimental, understand that's why you're not going to get it. And that's why the Two of Cups is in reverse. So ideally, who you wanted, who you thought you wanted, didn't work out. Didn't work out. Wasn't supposed to. Scorpio. Wasn't supposed to. Yes. You took this loss to get to your sunshine. You took this loss to get to your sunshine. This is the Five of Cups. This is that saddened feeling again. You had to get rid of that cup. Whoever that was, whatever that was, you had to get rid of it. That's what you had to lose. That's what had to go in order to bring room into your life for these suns. And it's funny, this sunflowers is on the sun card in this deck. The Strength card has sunflowers on it too. And that was in reverse for you. So not feeling strong, not bringing in that sunshine, that desired outcome, because what you were doing was holding on and feeling sad about why you had to have this emotional break from a foundation, why you were trying to force something. And now there's no forcing it. There's no forcing it. You can't control those two differences of opinions, because one's in your best interest and one is not. It's not going to allow you to do what's in your or against your best interest. And changing your perception is out, as the Seven of Wands was in reverse. You're feeling like you're on the bottom. You don't have the upper hand in this situation anymore. You don't have the power. No, not when you are trying to make decisions that are not in your best interest. Then you're going to be outranked right there. And the spirit guides step in and do what's in your better interest. Make the better choice for you, because you just simply can't see it at this point. Your perception is turned upside down. And you don't see how, in this case, you are losing by picking what you thought you wanted. And spirit is trying to redirect you so that you're on top and you have the upper hand. And you're just not seeing it at this point. Three of Swords. Hanging on to stuff that is really detrimental to us. Doubting it. Fearing it. Being afraid of getting stabbed in the heart. This is why we fight against stuff sometimes that's in our own better interest. Well, I'd rather stay here because I could get hurt if I go back out there. Well, you're hurting here. This is some sad people right here anyway. The foundation that you moved away from, and the Two of Cups was in reverse. So it wasn't a wonderful love affair going on. It was feeling sad. It was feeling the loss. You were feeling the loss. You were feeling, or now you are feeling this Three of Swords type of energy stabbed all up. Feeling like you can't go on, but the tower is falling, Scorpio. It's going to be a change to that, because there needs to be a change to that. There needs to be. It's for you. All right? Conscious Spirits. We're coming with this one. Conscious Spirit. Oracle deck by Kim Dreyer. Pretty, pretty little chakra looking cards there about all the light. It's the Tree of Life on there. There's all kind of goodness on there. Some of these for you. Scorpio for the week of August 20 through the 26th. All right. We've got Archangel Gabriel, Nature Spirits, That Wheel of Life. These are kind of repeat cards. It's been coming out a lot. I'm going to keep that one. Reach out. One more. Ooh. Gave you 7. We're going to keep all 7. Probably important, Scorpio. Archangel Gabriel is out first. I invite Archangel Gabriel to bring hope and intuition into my life. So this is you asking those same spirit guides to bring hope and intuition into your life so you can just get it. So you can get it. You're looking towards that higher source. So maybe praying more, meditating more, just trying to make sure you're aligned with what spirit wants you to do. You're trying to give attention to that this week. Nature spirits. I respect all of nature's elemental beings and help preserve life on earth. So I feel like this is just being more in harmony with your oneness with the universe, spirit, being connected to God, like we were talking about earlier, being connected to those spirit sources, that light that's inside of you. Just trying to find it and pull it out more. Feel more like yourself as well. You just being more in tune and in harmony with nature spirits to me is when we feel connected and we feel in our right minds, in our right nature, like we're doing exactly what we were purposed to do. So going through that energy this week. The Wheel of Life, I am guided by the cycles of life and live in complete harmony with them. So not trying to fight against those things that are coming to change us over and when we are made to leave a job or made to leave a relationship. On the Wheel of Life card, knowing the difference between the light side and the dark side. Just what's in your own higher good, and that these cycles are coming along every time to make change for whatever is not serving us in our life and fulfilling our life purpose to be cycled out so that the new stuff can cycle in. These are the cycles of those moons. Okay, reach out. I reach out my hand and my heart to connect and to unite with all of humanity. So like I said, just becoming a part of that. And not being afraid of it. Like she's going towards it. Like, all right, give it to me. Hook me up. Connect me. Like, let me just get this. Let me get tuned in. Because apparently it's something I'm missing. Plug me in. This is you reaching out and desiring for your heart to connect and unite with the overall good. Okay. Archangel Michael, I am grateful for the strength and courage Archangel Michael brings to my life. Because it does take a level of courage to be honest with yourself enough, number one, to know what this is and to understand and admit to yourself when you were trying to hold on to something that wasn't in your your best interest, to fight against your own greater good. Yeah, to come to that understanding, realization, self-realization that you were nearly sabotaging yourself at that point. You're trying to fight against the better outcome and you're trying to force it, but understanding that it takes strength and courage to understand and allow spirit to lead because you don't see and don't know everything. We can soar. This is why we pray. We ask for divine guidance. We ask for a higher spirit to intervene on our behalf with wisdom to allow us to see clearly and make better decisions. You're getting that and gaining that strength and courage. Reach for your dreams is out. I am the creator of my own dreams and achieve them with confidence. So yeah, you are responsible for the decisions that you make, whether you listen to that. I like the way that picture is drawn. She's reaching up, asking for the light, but you are the one who is ultimately receiving or, allowing this light to manifest into your life. So you can be given the answers, but if you don't take the actions to what you know logically you need to do, like I said, we're holding on to a job, trying to force it, holding on to a relationship, we're trying to force it. This is allowing that surrender to come in to me. If you're reaching for your dreams and knowing you are the creator, if I know that this isn't in my best interest, I'm creating the drama in my life. I'm creating these sad situations if I continue to reach out for something that I know is not, a good part of the dream. So I'm reaching for the things in my own dreams and achieving them with confidence on the right side. And it's spirit directed. So it's light instead of darkness. This is going towards that light side versus that darker side. that yellow side versus that blue side. Then finally, a nurturing heart, a mother. I am a protective spirit and reach out to all life with love and compassion. Just being you as a Scorpio does, wanting to be there for others, wanting to make sure that we maintain and take care of everybody. So in our family life, we're just nurturing those around us. She's got that baby there, caring for it. And that wolf is protecting the both of them, which is your higher self, your spirit, your intuition, your guide there. It's in harmony with spirit. It's in harmony. And then she's got like butterfly wings of change all around her, a nurturing mother who is willing to still know that doing what's in the best interest of those that you love, most of the time, the people that we take care of. So our kids, our spouses, what's in their best interest of taking care of a family is always for you to be a healthy person in the long run too. So getting yourself together, allowing yourself to understand that there's a higher source that's guiding all of this and that understands what's in your own best interest, allowing yourself to reach out to that, connect to it, however you do, whatever your belief system is in whatever way, however you connect to that higher source that makes you or guides you towards being a better person, and making better decisions for yourself. Reaching out for those things that we know may not be what we want to do, but what we have to do to become better. After your read, you had more cards pop out than everybody else did. Ooh, and we got a lot out here. We're not taking all of it. Ooh, we need one card, Spirit, for Scorpio. One card for Scorpio overall energy. Jesus, really not trying to give me one card. One card, Scorpio overall energy, astrology wise. Okay, we're gonna leave it at these two. It's gonna be these two: Desire and Neptune sacrifice. We don't need no book. This is very plain to see. Such glossy cards. Desires versus sacrifices. What you want, desires, versus what you may have to do in order to end up eventually with what you wanted in the first place. It's a roundabout way of saying what you wanted, the desires, you tried to force, but it didn't work that way. Sacrifices needed to be made on your behalf in order to get what you wanted in this situation, in this instance. So whether you took them or not, the sacrifice has been felt because the universe stepped in, God stepped in, some spirit being entity stepped in on your behalf and caused the sacrifice part, which was the losing of the job, the losing of the relationship, all of that type of stuff. You had to make some sacrifices in order to come right back to the very thing that you were desiring in the first place. It's not doing it to be cruel and mean to you, it's doing it to help you. So these sacrifices that you made are in the long run going to eventually return to you the desires of what you wanted in the first place, but in the correct way, This is the purpose of all of this. It is a learning experience for you, Scorpio, in order to understand your emotions, how this thing works that we call life, and our role and in the connection to it all based on our own decisions, what we are causing in our life. The spiral effect of a decision that you make can be playing out 7 years later because we made that one decision right then and there. Sometimes it takes 7 years to reroute because we made that one decision at that moment or forced something that we should have just let flow. These are learning lessons for you, Scorpio. So don't run from the change, embrace the learning process, because that's priceless. Learning those types of lessons and moving forward when you have these situations, you'll definitely know what not to do. And then you become a master of how to handle these experiences as they come up. Change is important and it's inevitable for you. The tower is falling. So continue to make those sacrifices that you need to, understanding it's not punishment. It is to help you and make you a better person at the end of the day. Hope you enjoyed your reading, Scorpio. If you need to book a personal reading, all that good stuff below in the description box. Till next time.